this thing on. Okay, it's on. Guys, sorry if the lighting is bad. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. To those of you that just joined, those of you that clicked here to listen to this story, my name is Tiffany Aweka. I am a Nigerian based in Ghana, Tema to be precise, Tema babe. So guys, it's currently 12:45 a.m. and I can't sleep. I was just reminiscing and thinking about my journey thus far here in Ghana, and so I don't know if you can hear noises, but my brothers just have the tendency to eat by this time, like every day, ungodly hours. So anyways, I think they're trying to eat cereal or something, so if you're hearing that noise, sorry. So yeah, I was kind of motivated a while ago, not really a while ago, let's say 20 minutes ago, to actually share my story, how emotional it was for me coming to Ghana, like moving to a new country, not just a city, not just a state, like an entire new country. I know it's just like 45 or an hour away from where I was staying previously, Nigeria, but then you need to know that sometimes you get anxiety because of, you know, when you're going to change location, like, you know, you just start thinking about it. Oh, what of my friends, what of my life back home, do you understand? So it's a very emotional story for me. I hope I don't get emotional, but yeah, I'm just sharing it. So yeah, story. So I don't know if most people know, I always say this, I've said it on my channel a few times. I moved to Ghana 4 years ago. I came here for uni, and it was not planned. Like, it was not planned at all. To just show you how God works in mysterious ways, like one disappointment is an open door for a blessing. Excuse me, that's like the motive I have, because in 2015 I got admission to a really nice school in Nigeria, but for one thing led to another, I was not able to meet the admission deadline, and I was denied admission. Yes, I was. And it broke my heart. Like, it broke my heart so much. I remember that day I really cried. Mind you, my dad had lived in Ghana, so my dad said, why don't you try another country out? But what's called, the plan initially was actually to go abroad, like the States or UK or whatever, but that didn't happen. So that's why I was trying to like get admission in my own country. So my dad being in Ghana, he was like, oh, why don't you try Ghana out? And I'm like, Ghana is a nice place. I've heard nice things about Ghana. Like, with some friends of mine who are already schooling in Ghana. So I was like, okay. So I called my friends, I asked them about schools, how it is there. They're like, oh, Ghana is really nice, you should come. I was like, okay. I was just thinking about it, but I was not really thinking about it because I was not ready to start my life, because I knew that, okay, I'm gonna go for uni in this country, new country. Like, I'd not prepared my mind. Even if I was gonna go like abroad, like to the States or wherever, I'll still be feeling the amount of anxiety I was feeling at that moment. It's not easy, like a young girl trying to move to another country. Even though my dad was there, it still gave me like major anxiety. So yeah, so I looked up for schools. I couldn't even find a school that I wanted because I was not really enthusiastic about it. I was not really happy because I started liking the school in Nigeria that I picked, so I did not want to move. I'm like, all of a sudden, like, why do I have to move to another country because I want to get admission? So I said, okay, no problem. I just told my dad, I'm like, Daddy, you know what, you pick out a school for me and let's see. So like play oh. What turned out to me just going to school, sorry about that. Sorry. So like play, what was supposed to be me going to school turned out to be my entire family relocated to Ghana. So my dad was like, since somebody's coming to school, like, why don't you guys just come and stay here, because Ghana is really nice. And my dad's like, oh, he had been enjoying Ghana, so just come. So I'm like, okay. So when it happened so fast, like, I don't know how to explain this, but it just happened so fast. Like, let's say last month my dad was like, yo, come to school in Ghana. Right now I'm already in Ghana. That kind of scenario, it was too fast. Like, it was like a month or 3 weeks and I was in Ghana. So I had not prepared my mind. I was like, everything was happening so fast. Before you know it, we went to renew our passports and I was like, this is really happening. Like, I'm really moving to Ghana. And there were like 3 nights 3 nights to be precise, where I just broke down in the bathroom crying. Like I was not ready to leave. I had my best friends here, I had my friends here, I had my childhood memories here, I had like my family here. Like my family, majority of my family are based in Nigeria, obviously, like relatives. I had everybody there, like, and I was not ready to give up my Nigerian life, like where, you know, it's really hard. Even if I was not moving to Ghana, even if I was moving anywhere else, even you that you're here in Ghana, or you that you're abroad, maybe you're here in Ghana, you're in Nigeria, and you've moved abroad, you can tell how anxious it is for like the human mind to consume that, oh, I'm going to start afresh. So I became so scared. Like I was asking myself, like, am I really doing this? So I was really scared. In fact, I thought I was dreaming until like tickets were bought, and I remember just crying. I don't think my parents even knew that I was crying, because I became so depressed of the fact of leaving. I just did not want to leave my comfort zone. Like Nigeria was my home to me. But then wow, it's such an emotional story. Like I get emotional when I think about it most times. So I remember we left Nigeria by 6 a.m. in the morning, very early. It was early. My brother took us to the airport because he was still going to stay back in Nigeria because of his uni. He was in his finals, so he took us to the airport, and we departed. We got on the plane. I wasn't really talking, I was really quiet, and I found myself in Ghana less than 45 minutes. I was happy to see my dad, but I couldn't believe that I left Nigeria. Like, I don't know, that feeling. Although when I was in Nigeria, I never used to go out like that or even see my friends every day, but that feeling of I'm not in a new country, I can't see you when I want to see you. Like I can't make plans and cancel because of I just want to, but I would cancel because I can't see you because I'm in a new country. And it's not beings that you used to buy a ticket and come to Ghana. Even if you want to do the road trip, it's still like mental preparation. So we arrived Ghana, because Ghana is an hour behind, so we arrived Ghana by 5:30 a.m. I think then it was already 6:30 or something like that, but it was still kind of bright in a way. I noticed that was one thing I liked about Ghana. I was like, at 5 a.m. it's looking bright. So my dad picked us up, hugged him, so went to where my dad was living, our home in Ghana. I remember that day I just went to the room and I slept. I went to sleep and I woke up and I was crying. Like I was really crying. I was like, I miss my friends. I just started crying because I didn't know what to expect, and bust my head. I was resuming school like 3 days later. So I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why am I here? I kept on asking myself, like, why am I here? What am I doing here? Am I supposed to be here? Is this where my destiny lies? And I just constantly asking God, because I have built a kind of relationship with God whereby I can just talk to him. Like I write in my book and I just like talk to him and cry out, and I heard him speaking to me that it was going to be okay. Like he said, I will not put you in a place or a position that you can't handle. It was the clearest voice I'd ever heard in my life. Like I normally, you know, when you try to imagine like God is talking to you because you're reading your Bible, but this one was clear. It was like someone told me, because I just woken up from sleep and I was just thinking and I was crying, and he was like, don't worry, I will not put you in a position or a place that you can handle. And I had to brace myself up. Number one, why I was even scared was the fact of I literally grew up with my parents. Like I was not one of those kids that they shipped off to the boarding school. No, I didn't get that. I think, as I said in a previous video, I didn't go boarding school like 3 months and that was it. So I'd never really like been away from home. I was a day student like in high school, so I was never used to being outside, apart from away from my parents. Even if I was going to still go to uni in Nigeria, I would still feel that anxiety like when I'm leaving my parents. Do you understand? So I got to school 3 days later, admission, and I just felt depression creeping, like eats me up like more, and it was crazy. It was really crazy. I don't know how to feel, but long story short, Ghana has been a life changer in my life. Ghana has opened doors for me. I don't think, let me not say Ghana has, like, I feel like, let me not try to say like, let me not speak for people, but in life, place, I mean location is very important. You might be not excelling right now because you're in the wrong location, you're not where God wants you to be. If someone told me 5, 6, 7 years ago that I'm going to be in Ghana, I'm going to be booming here in Ghana, I say it's a lie. I say it's a lie. I'll be like, not so. I would not believe. But I'm here today. I went to one of the best schools, graduated with almost the best results, and immediately after uni, less than 4 months, I got my first job. It's not by my might, it's not by my power. It's grace. Grace found me here. God placed me here. Literally. And the opportunities that I have gotten here in Ghana, I don't know if I would have gotten that back home. I don't know. I can't say because I'm not God. I'm not going to say because of where I'm staying. I'm not going to say it's because I'm in Ghana, that's why I'm succeeding. I'm not going to say I was not succeeding in my country, but in just less than 5 years, I have accomplished more than I've ever accomplished in my life. And the past 5 years, or let's say past 4 years plus, I've been here in Ghana. So it's been a miracle. It's been a miracle. I was scared moving here, but you know what, when God wants to push you, when he wants to put you somewhere, just relax. It's normal to be sad, but just relax, because when he puts you in that position, that place, trust me, all you have to do is just sit back. It's like a joyride. You just sit at the passenger seat and tell God, Jesus, take the wheel, take me where you want me to go. So it's been not so easy, it's not been rosy, but it's been amazing so far. And I just want to say this to someone watching out there. I don't know if you're scared of moving to a new country, you think that, oh, you want to live your past life, or you're just feeling major anxiety, you're scared. It is totally normal to feel scared. You're human, like you're freaking human. It's normal to feel scared, but you need to know something. You need to trust God, listen to God. Don't just go and move to another country, and don't go and say, oh, maybe because Ghana is making, she's succeeding in Ghana, maybe if I come to Ghana to succeed, our destinies are not the same. But however, God is in control, and trust him. So guys, this is just like a story that I wanted to share with you guys. And yeah, I just want to be more personal with you guys, like more intimate, like this is me, like no filter, no nothing. So yeah, I'm sure, what time is it now? Oh, 12:58. So I video by 12:40 something, right? Or there's something. I think it's about to go. I'm about to go to bed. So bye guys, good night, and stay safe, stay good to yourself, stay generous to yourself, and yeah, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you want more story time, tell me, description box below. And you have questions about how, I don't know, anything, you can just ask me down below. God bless Ghana, God bless our government, God bless our president, God bless people of Ghana. Thank you for always treating Nigerians nicely, even though past, let's just leave the past at the past. One love.